back to trying out some surgical extraction in the main, and it actually does come up against this combo matchup. You find in a lot of matchups like this, you can just take away a key card, specifically when it comes to something like a Thassa's Oracle. You have to be careful with how far you mill them, but you also have to be careful of when you take the combo out, that your opponent might actually find a way to get resilient. This is a great example of playing your outs, being very careful of what your opponent is doing, and realizing, honestly, it's not the end of the world sometimes. I'm on the draw and my opponent decides to keep a 7. This isn't that bad. I'll keep it. There's a decent curve. Decent curve. Jace on 3. Jace on 3. Not much on 2. Ooh. Murktide. Probably not Death Shadow. We'd probably see a companion being revealed. It looks like Dutch. Flooded Strand? Could still be Murktide, but Sacred Foundry. Okay. At least I get to throw this one out for free. I'm seeing some garbage here. I'm seeing some garbage. I see the Thassa's Oracle. Okay. All right. Yeah. This is Emery Breach. Okay. Yeah. Grinding Station. In which case. Okay. All right. So they draw their card. I'm gonna play the Snow-Covered Island. Pass. I'm not gonna play the crab. They could very easily remove it. I think the crab is gonna be very beneficial to me finding, because remember, in this version of the list, folks, I'm not playing 3 Spell Pierce main. I'm actually playing Surgical main. So if we can get them to 20 cards, Visions of Beyond, we might be able to find our Surgical. We Surgical Thassa's Oracle. They don't have a win that way. They would have to grinding. Well, I don't even know if we can hit the Oracle. I think we'd have to hit Grinding Station. Yeah, I think we would have to hit Grinding Station, to be honest. And then we'd have to wait for them to interact. Love that. But I don't think I want to play it this turn. To be honest, I don't think I want to play it this turn. I'm actually going to grab Flooded. Yeah, I'm going to play Flooded Strand. I'm not going to play the second one out because I'm still going to lose my mill triggers. I think drawing 3 off. I think drawing 3 is more valuable to me. I'm not going to fetch. Yeah, now I'm going to fetch. Watery Grave. Right, so now they're going to be at... Well, to be fair, I could have just let the Unholy Heat resolve. They would have been at 20. But might as well get 3 mil out of there. In this case, opponent, you gotta let that one resolve. Gotta let that one go. In this case, yeah, I think I have to grab the Grinding Station. I don't, well, the One Ring is annoying, but I'm still a turn off from that. And they could like, if I don't have the exact, I don't want to put them close. That's what I'm trying to say. If I don't have them dead to rights on the mill, I don't want to leave them with like 5 cards left because they can like draw a card, opt, and then Thoracle. Like, I don't want to put them close. So, or even like an Emery amount away. I do have to be careful of numbers like that. They could have another Thassa's Oracle, which I have to be aware of. Opponent's just given up or something about this, but I'm gonna Visions here. They have priority here, so there's just not much I can do right now. I'm gonna Visions, and then next turn, depending on what I draw, if I draw a Drown in the Loch, I'm going Crab Drown, like Crab Hold Up Drown. If I don't have much else, I definitely could see myself playing Jace and just minusing, because Jace minus draw into 3 again, trying to dig Surgical out of, like, I'm gonna draw 3 cards right now, draw a card for my turn, and then potentially draw 3 with Jace, trying to find a Surgical Extraction out of the top 7 cards in my library. The odds are there, and I think it's worth it just to stop the combo from happening. In this matchup, we definitely don't want to leave cards in the graveyard, especially considering the fact that this is an Underworld Breach deck. Underworld Breach, card that I'm surprised just has managed to stand the test of time in Modern. I guess just good card design, right? Like, pretty safe. Okay, my opponent has lost connection to the game. Okay. Oh, they've rejoined the game, but we're doing a lot of talking here regardless. So looks like some internet connection issues on that side of things. But I think that's generally what I want to do. Unless I draw like, I don't know, a bunch of archive traps. Then I might actually just play Jace on 3 and mill them for 9. I don't know. Might just mill them for 9. But this is how we want to play it. I don't know if our opponent's salting off or who knows. You never know when it comes to internet disconnects. You never know. All right, opponent. What do you got for me? All right. Mill you for 3. Draw 3 cards. Okay. All right. No surgical extraction. That's not fun. No surgical extraction. Trying to find it. Could see myself casting Fractured Sanity. There's a world where that happens. Or I could just, you know, go crab and fetch. I don't know. Again, if they tap out here, I could definitely see why. Oh, interesting. So this is, you just sack this at the beginning of the end step. Yeah. So they're just getting like a little bit of value out of this. They have 1 mana left. Okay. Amber helps. Yeah, recurring Amber helps. Can they combo off? I don't have a lot of experience with this combo. Which is why I'm asking. Yeah, so it looks like they're going to try and minimize their graveyard. So the Jace value is not, like, we're not going to get a lot of Jace value here. Kind of need to kill that too. Lose their Emery. Yup. 2 blue. Grinding Station. Does this work in terms of the combo? I mean, like, there's not any other way I could have played this. If they actually managed to combo off here, there's not any other way I could have played this. So each Mox Amber, because they have the Thoracle in yard, each Mox Amber nets them, I guess, a card. Yeah, that's unfortunate. No, I think they have it. Yeah. Each Mox Amber nets them an untap, and then you tap it, and then you keep sacking it. Yeah, all right. That's unfortunate. Okay, well, let him go through the combo here. For those of you unaware, they're going to keep recurring the Mox Ambers. You tap the Mox Amber for color, you sack the Mox Amber to the grinding station, mill yourself, and then you play the Mox Amber and it's going to untap, right? So you just keep going. It's pretty deterministic. Mill yourself, Thassa's Oracle. As you can see there, that was pretty good. Hey, they're allowed to win these games. In this case, Extirpate, Soul Guide Lantern. I see value in all of this, honestly. Now in this case, I'm happy to probably take these out, take Visions out. Fatal Push seems pretty good. Probably just take the Subtlety out, honestly. Is Spell Pierce too much? I don't think so. I think they're going to bring in counter magic versus us. I don't think we want to be drawing too many cards. I think it's just, you know, stay hyper interactive. We took out of a lot of our mill pieces though. Like I'm really hesitant on taking out these Fractured Sanities. This might just be overboarding. That's what I'm worried about. Like the Tashas could just take out archive traps instead of like feeding their graveyards early. Could just take out the traps. Yeah, I think that's probably good. I think Spell Pierce is good. Drown, Fractured, Tasha's. Yeah. I think this is better. Yeah, removal is going to be important for the Emery. Yeah, this is good. They'll mill themselves in some way, shape, or form. This is good. We're gonna start things off with a Preordain. I like both of these. So we're gonna hide the Tashas, put that on top. Breach combo playing Ring does complicate things in that sense with the Tashas, but we should be able to go far. If this is a deck that's going to play 4 Mox Amber, 4 Mishra's Bauble, Tasha's is going to go deep. Okay, bring that in tap. That is fair. Shout out to anyone watching this on YouTube right now. Anyone excited for Attack on Titan? finale coming out this weekend. That's gonna be epic. Not gonna lie, that's gonna be epic. That's gonna be some good stuff right there. Okay, Underworld Breach. Yeah, if we take out Breach, that kind of stops a large part of this combo. So I'm actually gonna do that. Go to your draw. I'm gonna extirpate. Yeah, I'm gonna extirpate Breach. Perfect. Breach out of your hand. Breach out of the deck. One Ring's in hand. They have one Thassa's Oracle. So if I can mill that over, they have no way to recur it. They have a Surge of Salvation. Yeah, if I can mill over. On top, draw, transform, activate. Okay, whenever. Yeah, so I think, yeah, if I mill over the Thassa's Oracle, they have no way to recur. They have to go with an alternative plan. I'm just trying to read all the text of their cards. Yeah, so the plan at this point is we took out the graveyard recursion. So the plan at this point is really like counter One Ring and mill over Emery. So they play the Urza Saga. They play the Bauble. Yep. Pay 2 for an Emery. I really hope they mill over the Thassa's Oracle. That'd be great. Yo, let's go! And they mill over the One Ring. I love it. Choose target artifact in your graveyard. Yep. So I'm just gonna slam Tasha's then, because if I can, yeah, I'm just gonna slam Tasha's. Yeah, in that case, we're gonna go to end step. I'm just gonna use up my surgical here on the One Ring. I'm gonna see their hand again. Take it out of the graveyard, right? So they don't get to recast that. That card is out of their hand. I've essentially picked their hand apart, and I don't have to worry about that. So the total CMC in their deck, I think that's GG's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's not GG's, but it's close. I mill over pretty much like 80% of their deck with this Tasha's. Actually, depending on what we mill over with my Flooded Strand here, like they're drawing a card right now, so you know, just hope they draw a 2 CMC thing. But this is GG's right here. I took the Thassa's Oracle out. There you go, a 2 CMC card. That's 3 CMC out of the deck. Hit them with that. More 2 CMC stuff. So that's pretty much 90% of their deck is going to be gone right here with the Thoracle gone. 25 cards, not as deep as I wanted to go with it, but I hit the 3 Emerys that they have, so which is why, you know, didn't go as deep. But 7 cards left. Yeah. Choose target artifact in your graveyard. Activates Mitra's Bauble. Yep. Okay, mill you for 3. I don't understand how they win here, but I have double Spell Pierce up. They can't just cast, like they can't just, yeah, they'll do that. They can't just cast like they'll tutor. They're gonna lose their land here on their main, and I don't think there's anything left for them to tutor. They're just going to create another thing. Yeah, they're just going to go for combat, which is fair. They don't want to activate Bauble. Fails to find. Sure. Okay. Okay. Yeah, they're just going to make those as big as possible. They're going to go with the combat plan. That's fair. I'm just going to leave that unblocked. I have the double Spell Pierce for any red base removal that you might have. So it's really about finding a mill source, finding a land. Almost anything here wins me the game. Drown is a beautiful thing. I think we're supposed to drown a token, honestly. Yeah, I think we drown a token. Right, that'll slow them down a little bit in terms of the available attackers that they have. And double Spell Pierce kind of locks this game out. You're going to draw a card. Yep. Cast the Bauble for a 4/4. Again, almost anything here wins me the game. It'd be nice. Yep. So definitely take 6. I'm fine with that. They have 3 cards in hand. Yeah, definitely take 6. If I draw a land, then I just win. So that's what I need. Come on. And almost anything but a Spell Pierce wins me this game right now. Okay, perfect. Bang. Yep. All right, cool. Yeah, so this deck has quite literally nothing against us. Literally like nothing against us. So yeah, I'm fine with taking out these archive traps. It's really just about finding those key few Tasha's Hideous Laughters with some Preordains. I think this hand is a little too slow. I think we can mull. It has a Surgical Extraction, but my opponent mulls to 6. We're gonna mulligan. Oh, this is much better. This is much better. So now we have a decision point. I think we're gonna keep this and actually drop a Ruin Crab, because I need to find a Surgical Extraction. I think the Spell Pierce is valuable, and I think Preordain is valuable. So I'm actually going to drop the Ruin Crab. Fatal Push is a bit. I think Fatal Push is actually really valuable to us too, because of the fact that we have Polluted Delta. But I'm wondering if I have to burn my Polluted Delta early. That's what I'm worried about, because this is a swamp. I think I might have to, but I think just because Emery is 3 CMC, I think it's going to be valuable. I think there's no two ways around it. That makes things a little bit better. I'm going to Preordain. I don't think they're going to do much on that turn. I actually like both of these cards, but I might bottom the Fractured Sanity. It's not exactly what I'm looking for just now, but I like the Drown. Bring up the Drown. Yeah, so we get to look at a fresh card. I like Fractured, but again, without a Surgical Extraction, I can't really be aggressive with it, like cycling it away or anything like that. Play that. Play the Polluted Delta. I should have just played Flooded Strand, honestly, but okay, pass through. When they fetch, I fetch. No fetch. I'm not fetching. I don't need to do any of that. I don't need to do any of that. Yeah, that's right. That's right. You stay interactive over there. Surge of Salvation, maybe coming off from our opponent right now. I ain't gotta do nothing. I ain't gotta do nothing right now. All right. All right, opponent, pass through. It's an interesting series of events. All right, a lot of draw go. I got Spell Pierce and Drown available. All right, I got Fatal Push for that token too. Don't worry, don't you worry. I got Fatal Push for that token too. Sure. All right, it seems like a very, very interactive hand off of our opponent here. Okay, so we could actually have a pretty interactive series of events here. I think I can drown out a lot of their resources and then literally just slam a Tasha's. I think that's going to be my go-to plan here. I'm actually going to let them untap with this. I could just go for it, honestly. They could fetch into a Surge of Salvation. I got fetches too. Okay. I was just gonna say, opponent, I think you want to kill this crab. And you're trying to hold up that white source for that. Sure. I think it's about time I bait that. Okay. So this is the opportunity I have. I'm gonna fetch, grab a Watery Grave for a second black source, you know, to double drown if I need to get there, and then grab a blue source. Island. Also, this also helps, like if I can grab their white source, that'd be nice, but it doesn't look like I'll get so lucky. This way, I have the drown, I have the spell pierce for this turn, and then for future turns, if I need to go there, I have double drown. So they're gonna Scalding Tarn. I'm wondering if I took all their steam vents. Oh no, I thought this was another steam vents. Okay, yeah, so they're gonna grab the Sacred Foundry. Makes sense, makes sense. Why are you tapping us? Oh, right, because you do have a creature. Okay, so yeah, I think I like holding up double drown. I think I like holding up double drown. I'm not in a rush. I feel like they have a Surge of Salvation or like some type of red base interaction for the crab. I'm gonna shotgun the steam vents, which is fine. I'm fine with this swinging into me. Would like to draw another land. I don't mind going to 13 here. It's not a problem at all. Life is a resource. Counter that. I just don't want them going into their graveyard. So that's Emery. That's 3 Emerys gone. I don't mind going to 13. Extirpate. Now that's a proposition. I don't have anything good to extirpate though. Truly, I don't have anything good to extirpate. I don't think extirpating Emery is valuable with 3 of them in the 3 of them in the graveyard. That bothers me. All right, it's gonna be a drown, hold up, spell pierce. I might have to kill the construct token. Because that's their clock. Otherwise they're playing Drago. Ooh, it's a fairy. Oh, no. Actually, spell pierce that. Yeah, actually spell pierce that. Drown this. So we're gonna drown this, right? Yeah, so you're gonna, yeah, that's fine. And then we're gonna actually extirpate. I'm thinking about extirpating the ring here. I'm gonna extirpate the ring. And then I can untap Tasha's. So end of turn. Yeah, hit the One Ring. That way I can untap Tasha's. They have a One Ring in their hand. They have Breach in their hand though. Did I make a mistake? They can. Oh no, they have Thorkel in their library. Okay, they have Breach in their hand. They have a lot to go off of here. Okay, that's fine. So that doesn't attack me this turn. That's fine. If I can draw Surgical or Extirpate, that'd be beautiful, but didn't expect Breach. Why is this grayed out? Yeah, what is Surge? Okay, so you and permanents you control gain hexproof until end of turn. Prevent all be dealt to you. Yeah, why is this grayed out? Can't I target this? On this? Is that just like a glitch? Okay, yeah, it is. Okay, so this just prevents the use of the Springleaf Drum. Then we're gonna Tasha's. 22 cards. Oh, yes, the Thassa's Oracle's in there. Let's go. Let's go. The Thassa's Oracle is in there. You have no active win condition right now. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, the mill win condition is gone. So now it's just about finding my mill cards. All right. That's what Surgicaling that One Ring does. That's what Surgicaling that One Ring does. That Thoracle is in there, baby. Gotta find a win condition now. Sure. There's only one Thoracle. Gotta find a win condition now. All right, 2 mana. Okay. Can you grinding station me? Oh, okay. Like you're just, oh, you're doing that for value? Okay. Or when you cast a legendary spell, so you could cast. You can't even loop. Yeah, there isn't a legendary spell for you to cast. Yeah, you can't even loop. Okay, you're gonna see what I'm gonna draw. All right, you're gonna draw some cards. You're gonna. All right, you're gonna continue to see. I guess you like what I'm drawing. I guess you like what I'm drawing. You haven't conceded. So I'm not untapping with like a Fractured Sanity. They're gonna mill themselves. They're gonna exile everything they have. I rate that because they're trying to draw into something, I guess. So that's fine. That's 1 breach gone. There's a total of 3 breaches gone. So always yield through these. They're gonna draw 3 cards, go down to 6, then 5 on their draw step. I'm happy to just hold this. If I draw Crab, I believe that's correct. Instead of thinning my deck. Happy to just hold this. Saga it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Phyrexian, and then you turn into a 5/5. That seems pretty correct. I think flipping this is pretty correct. Yeah. And then you have to, yeah, you have to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, and then you pay like a Phyrexian life, and then you flip this. Yep. And this attacks the turn. I forgot how flip cards work. Deals damage to Rona. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so it's just like a 5/5. All right. All right, Breach, can you kill me with the 5/5? Let's see. Let's see if I'm just going to be drawing Spell Pierces from now on. Come on. Any mill spell. Don't. Deck, don't. Don't. Not right now. Not right now. Not right now. There's no way. There's no way I lose to this Breach deck. I did everything right. I believe I did everything right. I believe I did. Don't do it. I believe I did everything right. Don't do it. Don't do it right now. Okay. Yes. Okay. Don't do it right now. All right. Hit me. For 5. Do you have a lightning bolt? No. Okay. Draw. Come on. This thing has trample. Oh, it's still lethal. No! Come on, you don't have the heat. No! Oh. Wait. Oh yeah, you create a token? and then you like tap with Springleaf. I guess I should have had that out last game. You know what I could have done? I could have, yeah, you know what? This is on me because I could have better prepared for the crab by having the Flooded Strand out last turn, because I could have played it out. Yeah, I could have played it out, and then I didn't think about this line. Okay, so could have played out the last Flooded Strand. That way I would have had an active fetch in case they responded this way. And then I would have been able to crack that in response to this. So definitely would have had it there. Okay, I mean, the game was winnable. Good learning experience there. Right down to the wire. Transformed Rona. Close enough. I'll take it. I'll take it as a learning experience. All right, good to know. GG's.